Copenhagen in the Champions League qualifying round 3 or whatever it is. I don't know. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the NK Zagreb save. I am Cultured Left Foot and today we're taking on FC Kobenhaven in the Champions League. I was going to say in Denmark, but that's a lie because we're being played in Croatia. We have a few little more transfer updates just to go through. We've brought in the goalkeeper Dejan Zelinka, who was brought in by Brett Higgins, so he's in. And on the outs, just a few more loans have gone, which we don't really need to cover. But the biggest one is probably Thorvaldsen, because he's not going to be in our first team anymore. And Christian Kotev, who was just moaning he wants a loan signing. He doesn't want to leave the club. He wanted to go on loan, so we've let him go out because we've got enough centre-backs to cover. We started the season okay. We had a 6-2 win over Rodez away from home, which was unbelievably good. A lot of people in the comments were saying, Dave, you need to go out and buy a proven goal scorer. I don't think we do. Mateo Cabrera is that sort of striker. He's got that proven record from last year with us, 10 in 13, and then previous seasons, 20 in 32, 15 and 29 is all pretty good. I think he's going to be our main goal-scoring striker. Those physicals are absolutely incredible. If we can get a strike partnership between either him and Zahovic or him and Pina, that would be really, really good. So yeah, the 6-2 win. He got a hat-trick. Zahovic got one. Josh Murphy got one. And Thiago Orejo both got goals on their debuts, which was great. Pazin and Mensah scored for them. A shame to concede 2, but we played unbelievably well. Followed up though by a pretty disappointing 1-1 draw against Slaven Blupo. We were they went down to 10 men after about 20 minutes, and so we had 70 minutes and we couldn't capitalise. We then gave away a penalty. Musa gave away a penalty. They scored it in the 73rd minute, and we equalised from our new centre back Francesco Napoli in the 93rd minute from a corner. So yeah, that was a bit of a disappointing result. But today we have Kobenhaven in the first leg of the Champions League third round qualifying. If we win this, then we play Legia Warsaw, who now have Aaron Ramsey, or whoever they've got in the next round if we get through. We're going to be starting in the 4-4-2 or 4-2-4, however you can describe it like this. It'll be Jordan in goal, who's been okay. I think it's coming through that we don't have a Croatian speaking goalkeeper, so we do need him quite quickly to go and learn the language, which we can't send him to go and do because he's a loanee, so we can't go and send him on the course. But he'll start in goal, Joronen. For this game, I might actually just drop him back to a normal goalkeeper. Skulak at right back, Napoli, Veselinovic. I'm tempted to start him over Tuan Zabi. De Silva at left back, Musa and Orejo in the middle. Thiago Orejo at right wing, Knezovic at left wing, Pina and Cabrera start up front. On the bench, we're going to have Zahovic, Josh Murphy, Krizmanik, Serg, Tuan Zabi, Hervoj and Ulrich. So we'll have to see how that goes. But let's get into the game. We're going to be going back to 3D. I know that's what you guys seem to prefer, so we will be going back to that. It's going to start in 2D because that's what I've been watching to try and tweak the tactic a little bit. They're lining up in a 3-5-2 with wing backs, and that could cause us quite a few problems in this game. I'm going to assertively say a first leg win would do us brilliant. And then we're just going to assertively talking to them that they've got a lot more to go. Well, we need to do something about Skov. I'm just going to press him. I don't think we're going to press him. We're going to tackle him hard. And we're going to show him onto his weaker foot. We don't want to mark him because it could cause a bit of issues for us. We've only got 2 people in the middle. I'm quite tempted to change to the 4-1. Oh yeah, the 4-1-2-2, 4-1-3-2. 4-3-2-2. I don't know. 4-1-2-2-1 is what the formation I'm trying to get at. Tempted to change to that, but not 100% sure. Have we got the personnel to do it? It would be... You just drop Pina. We'll drop one of these back and no, we don't really have the personnel. We'll stick with how we're going to play. And we'll go into this. Your team selection off a little way of a surprise. Are you confident ahead of kickoffs? Yes, I am, is what I want to just say in the short term. We're going to go to extended because these... Oh, we're going to do extended? No, we'll do key. We'll do key and we'll do both games in the same episode. So we can see whether we get through or not. Obviously, at this point, last season, I can't remember who we had. Henriksen puts it in, backwards there, and there's a free-man Kodro at the back post. And this is a terrible start for NK Zagreb, and we really need to sort this out now. Keenan Kodro getting the goal. Henriksen put in the free kick, flicked on well by Backman, and Kodro was there, completely unmarked. And that's not a very good start. But yeah, last time in the Champions League, obviously, we did very well against Sporting Lisbon to qualify through. Cabrella's in on goal, shoots, and Uzo makes a good save. We work that set piece well. And now we have a corner. It's going to be Musa to swing it in. Actually, he lays it to the edge to De Silva. De Silva then puts it in towards the back post. It's a good header away. It's going to fall down to someone. Skulak back out to De Silva with a very interesting pass, and nothing's going to come of that. We really need to up this game. They've got an away goal already. Mora is a really poor pass. Mikel Orejo intercepts it. Back to Josh De Silva. Josh De Silva holds on to the ball. Back up to Orejo. Into Veselinovic. Veselinovic into Musa. We're just slowly building up the play. This is fine. Up to Knezovic on the left-hand side. Good ball over the top. Looking for Cabrera. But it's gone all the way through to Azohu. And I can't imagine that's going to be the end of that highlight. This is going to continue. Azohu goes long with his clearance. And Orejo gets the second ball. Up to Knezovic on the left-hand side. He comes forward. He's just lacking a few options. He goes across the field all the way to Thiago Orejo, who started his career at Zagreb really well. And the ref has given a penalty for that. It looked like a fantastic tackle. And Alexandre Pena could be in line to get his second goal from the club, I think. He took... Last time it was a penalty, and last time he went down the middle as well. But it's not... Well, it must have been a pre-season friendly or something, because that's his first goal of the season. So, very happy with that. Straight back into the game. We're going to stay attacking and try and take the game to Copenhagen for a little bit. Just see if we can get out. I know they've got the three in midfield, but I'm hoping that our fullbacks and our wingers will overload their wingbacks and we'll be able to catch them out of position. The other one we need to keep an eye on is Dynamo, who got through by the skin of their teeth on away goals against Zurich. So that's something we need to keep an eye on. But generally, we're playing alright. Would I take a draw going away so that I know we only have to just score like 1 or 2 away goals? Probably not. I'd probably want the win. Pina is in behind. He's got the pace to get away. His shot is blocked. Just didn't seem to kick in that acceleration that we know he's got, but we seem to be bossing this game. Musa goes out to Orejo. Orejo, there is the overlap, which they shouldn't really be able to deal with very well. Skulak back to Musa. Musa holds onto it into Orejo. Orejo goes left out to De Silva. Good spraying of the pass there. De Silva, ball across. It's cleared. Musa, Orejo back to Skulak. Skulak comes forward. His blocked as well. Musa is tackled well, and now is this going to be a counter-attack as Kodro comes forward, their goal scorer, into Rosalev. And Copenhagen looking to launch in behind, and that's good cover from Veselinovic, who goes back to Uranen, gets it away. Thiago Orejo flicks it on. Pena back to Orejo. Skulak. Skulak comes forward. This is a massive highlight. Pena puts it in. Cabrera shot blocked. Musa. Knezovic again and sticks it in on the second attempt. His first goal of the season. This is his first start of the season as well, because Josh Murphy has started in both the league games, and Knezovic gets the goal that puts us 2-1 up. And I'm just going to drop us back to balanced, I think, and I think we're just going to I still want to sort of look for the overlap. I think we're going to just try and hit them on the counter, and I don't want us diving into tackles too much either, so that's good. 2-1 up, we've turned it around. Good stuff in the game. Cabrera not having a very good game. Corner. We have changed the corner tactic so that everybody should be man marking with no zonal. I might have to put a couple of zonal people in there. I thought that was going to be a penalty, but Cabrera brings it away after Herrero's tackle. This is the counter that we're trying to launch. Cabrera's gone a long way. Ball in into Pina. Pina shoots. It's 3-1. His second goal of the season. Lovely stuff. Second goal in the game, and Pina looks like he could be a very good striker on our hands. Cabrera just ran forward with it at the number 9, giving loads of space to run and really pumping those arms. Put it across the goal into Pina, and Pina just tucks it past the goalkeeper, and that is 3-1. And this is really good. This is really, really good. I'm going to praise them because we have been playing very, very well. My ankle is still really, really sore, and it's really painful. So if I wince or look like I'm moving to try and get into a different position, it's probably because I'm trying to keep it up in the air on the makeshift stool that I've got under my desk, which is not the best, let's say. But De Silva up to Cabrera. De Silva is still there into Knezovic. Knezovic back to De Silva. Into Orejo. Orejo ball into the back post. Orejo's there! Oh, it's Orejo to Orejo, and it's a wonderful goal. It's 4-1. This is a magnificent performance. And, yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Knezovic laid it here into De Silva. De Silva inside of him into Orejo. Orejo left-footed cross to the back post, and then Thiago Orejo, and the goalkeeper's gone with the wrong hand, and it's looped over him, and this is absolutely superb. 4-1. So half-time, 4-1 up. This has been absolutely brilliant, and I'm going to say I'm very pleased with that performance. Not going to make any changes. I don't think there's any need to. We'll stay balanced and on the counter-attack, so I think it's just common sense to stay as we are, really. When you're 4-1 up, I know we're at home. They've got one away goal, but I think we're doing well. They're still sticking with the same formation, so we'll have to see. This is what the thing I'm worried about here is the 3 men in midfield outplaying us, but as long as we can keep Skov pretty much out of the game. This guy here, he seems to be their main man. He's got most of their goals this season, and Rosaleva's found a bit of space. Ball in, and Skov's picked it up and he's hit the post, and then it's deflected past the post for a corner. Bloody hell. So yeah, hopefully, as you can see, there's no one really doing zonal. Everyone's man marking. Napoli's missed his header, but he was pushed. So it is still 4-1, and we get away from that. I'm just going to praise them again, I think. De Silva with a throw into Pina. Pina takes a touch. Can he get his hat-trick? He shoots. It goes past the post. At the moment, he's keeping Zahovic out of the team, and that's a very good task for him to do, because Zahovic is one of my favourites, and yeah, that's what I'm interested in. By the way, if anybody knows of a website where I can build, like, buy a one-off custom-made football shirt, that would be brilliant, because I want my own Zagreb one. I'm going to see how well it... Basically, I want my own Zagreb one to see how well it comes out, and then I can see if I can get more built for you guys, because I don't think they'd ever find out if I did build them. As there's Cabrera, what a save. Cabrera on the rebound, can't put it in. Cabrera lays it back to Skulak to try and keep the move alive, but his cross is blocked, and then it's cleared for a throw-in, and they're taking off Skov, who is, as I said, their main player, and they've brought on a new winger, so I wonder if that means a change of formation. It doesn't look like it, judging by the things, the player positions here. Skulak has a throw in, it goes to Thiago Arejo, back to Skulak. Can he fire a cross in? He goes to Mikel Arejo, who shoots on his left foot, and it's 5-1, but that's disallowed for offside. Who was offside there? Mikel Arejo was offside, apparently. I don't quite believe that. And Thiago Arejo is injured. Now that could be an issue, because Thiago Arejo is quite far and away our best right winger. We've not even worried about playing Zerga or Laughlin at the moment, but Zerga will be stepping in for the second leg if that's a serious injury. What is it at the moment? Foot injury, so it could well be a broken foot, which wouldn't be brilliant at all, to be honest. I'm not going to make any more changes. 4-1 up, playing really well. Everyone on pretty much above a 7 apart from Zahovic, who's come on, and Cabrera is now on a 7, so that's fine by me. 88 minutes gone. Could give Tuanzebe a real run out, but I'm not going to. Cabrera knocks it out to Penna. He's still looking for his hat-trick, and he's hit the bar. I thought he had got the hat-trick, but he's hit the bar. And it's given away, and Mikel Arejo was offside again. But yeah, looks like that's going to be the game. Although we do have another throw, and we are dangerous from these throw-ins as it goes straight into Pina's feet this time. Ball across, Arejo has the header. A good, well-caught ball from Uzohu in the Kobenhaven goal. But he goes long, there's no one there. Napoli, that is a shocking header. That is absolutely shocking. At least his tackle was really good to win the ball back. We have made a multi-million-pound bid for a left-back, by the way. It's not confirmed yet. It got accepted and we've offered him a contract. He was very sceptical about moving, so he's going to be on quite a big contract if he does move. Passionately, I'm very pleased. I don't need to say anything else other than that. We'll be back for the second leg. In between that, we've got Osijek. I'll play that offline. A quick look around the grounds then. Red Star beat Legia Warsaw, so Aaron Ramsey not making much of an impact for Legia. Maribor drawing 0-0. Dynamo drawing 0-0 against Dynamo, so Dynamo Zagreb against Dynamo Kiev, the Dynamo derby. But yeah, all in all, pretty good. Rapid Vienna beating Spartak Moscow as well. So he is out for 4 to 5 weeks. That's a bit of a pain. Post-match press conference, we'll let the assistant go and do that. And Pina was on fire in front of goal. 2 goals. He'll be keeping his place in the next leg. We'll be back for that second leg. See you then. So we're back for the second leg against Kobenhaven, and a 4-1 lead is what we take into it. We're going to line up with exactly the same formation. 4-2-4 again. We're actually going to start on balance with a counter-attack on as we finish the game. So yeah, I'm expecting a similar performance. The only difference is Zerga comes in for Thiago Arejo because of injury, and the game in between didn't go very well. We lost 2-0. Musa getting sent off just before the hour mark, them scoring 2 goals, 25th and 28th minute. We couldn't find a way back into it. Yeah, not ideal at all. That does take Osijek top of the Croatian First League. We find ourselves in 4th. Obviously, it's really early doors. I'm still expecting us to be up and around the top. Again, the board only want us to get European football or Europa League football. So that is good. What also looks good? This. That looks fantastic. Seeing Zagreb as winners. Look at that. Stopping the domination of Dynamo. Obviously, Osijek won it 1 year. But yeah, it's starting... I think I'm confident, we can do well this year. So let's get into the game. We're going to be doing the same things again. Key highlights, 3D. They're lining up in the same formation. I thought they might do something a bit different and go a bit attacking. So let's show the world what this team is about. They seem to like that. That's good. There's a lot more to come. We'll just say it calmly after that. They were pretty fired up from that. We're going to just do the same with Skov again, which was always pressing, tackle him hard and show him onto his weaker foot, and that's what we're going to do for now. Let's get into it. They kick off the game. Let's see what we can do as Escalante has it, and nothing goes from the kickoff, which is absolutely fine by me. So we just need to keep an eye on the game, manage it out properly, really. That's all we need to do. As Musa lays it into Arejo. Musa's already on a yellow card. Da Silva comes forward, fires it across. It comes to Musa. He shoots and just over the bar. He did get a... I'm just going to pause it a second. He did get a fine or a warning anyway for his sending off. So ease off tackles because he's an idiot. And he's already on a yellow card at the moment. So he better not get sent off in this game because... he's quite crucial to how we play, to be honest. He's very critical in our central midfield positions. As Pedersen heads it down to Mora. Mora holds on to the ball, looks to go over the top and does towards Darami. Darami shoots, good save from Joronen in goal. And that's going to be a bit of a danger. Let's. I'm actually going to get stuck our in line. I'm just going to lower our defensive line. That ball over the top scared me a little bit, so we'll just lower that down. Henriksen fires the ball in. Joronen with a great catch, and he really does well. He needs to settle in quickly. I think. Like he wasn't at fault for the goals against Osijek, but I think it does make a difference when you have a lot of people that either don't speak Croatian or aren't used to how you play, which is why I'm trying to stick with quite a number of people that were here last year. So we still have the likes of Musa and Arejo in the middle. We've got Knežević and Cabrera, Da Silva, Veselinovic, Skulak, Joronen. So Skulak could be replaced at right back by Hrvoje, but I want to give it a bit of time to let him settle in. So we're just going to ask them to play a little bit harder, demand a little bit more of them. And we'll show you the multi-million-pound player that we've just bought. And it's not a position I thought I would have spent the most money on, but I have. So, Maribor are losing and Dynamo are losing. Bloody hell. Uzohu goes along with his kick. That should be easy for Da Silva and his. Heads it down to Knežević. Out back to Da Silva. Up it goes looking for Cabrera. He wins it down to Musa. Out to Knežević on the left-hand side. Out to Da Silva, who's also been booked. Fires in across. Looking for Pina. Heads it and it's gone in. That's terrible goalkeeping. But Alexander Pina does not care. He gets his third goal of the season, all of which have come against Kobenhaven. And he does really well. Knežević laid it out to Da Silva. Da Silva just held it up, fired it in towards the box. And Pina did really well to get in between two players, get his header into the bottom corner. And it's 1-0, 5-1 on aggregate after half an hour. We should be sailing through quite comfortably to the playoff round where it looks... Legia are coming back. They lost their first leg 3-0. Musa, ball's in. Zerga with a header. Good save from the keeper. So yeah, Red Star beat Legia 3-0 and I said it was pretty much all over, but Legia are 2-0 up at the moment and we could be playing them next as Musa hits the post with an effort and we are all over them. This is quite embarrassing for them, to be honest. Let's shout a get creative, see what that does. If not, then I think next time I'll just shout a praise because we are playing very, very well. I think dropping the defensive line back seems to have made a difference. We saw that one ball over the top. After that, they haven't really been able to do anything, so... I agree, Marco. We're going to tell them that we're pleased. Let's get back out there. Just have a quick check. Anybody not playing really well? 6.6 for Knežević, 6.6 for Cabrera, which is a bit of a shame. Everyone else doing okay. Knežević could come off and be replaced by Murphy. I think we will do that, actually. Let's give Murphy a bit of a go in European football, and we'll just shout praise at them. Praise! Like that. That's what we'll shout at them. And yeah, we're doing all right. So I think is this going to be your first viewing of Murphy? I think it might be. Obviously, he started quite well in the league as Mikel Arejo, lovely ball out to Skulak on the right-hand side. He comes forward, tries to lay it down the line, but he's intercepted. And now Kodro is there. Kodro back to Mora. Mora goes across the field, but no one could get there. And yeah, not much going on. See the praise. They like the praise. It fires them up. I think we'll do Cabrera probably for Zahovic in about 10 minutes' time on the hour mark, just so that we can... make sure happen. Dynamo's trying to get back into it, but find themselves 2-1 down. That's a free header. Joronen keeps it off the line, and that's the one problem with man marking, is that it doesn't always mean that your best players are marking their best players in the air, which we could go into in a bit more detail, but I don't fancy it. If it looks like we're conceding loads of goals from set pieces and corners and stuff, then I'm just going to go back to the default and let them set it up as they always have been, because I've changed it to be man marking. I know that sometimes that isn't always the best thing to do. Right, let's get Zahovic on, or do we drop someone into this gap? I could do Krizmanic. I think we'll do that actually, yeah. We'll bring Krizmanic on and drop him in here. We'll put you up there on your own. We'll go advanced playmaker on support. Just give us another body in midfield, which should allow us to pass the ball around a bit more. Anderson into Odegaard, back to Anderson. Anderson into Mora, into Pedersen, into Jorgensen. This is a good move, and he's fired his shot wide. And let's just go. Have they taken off? The Skov's still on. Let's just mark up. We'll mark up their strikers now. So Odegaard and Durrami. We'll just mark them a little bit tighter. See if we can stop them getting the ball. But 25 minutes to go. Also, it'd be interesting to know in the comments if you liked the transfer window episodes I did. If you're keen to see more of them, let me know, because I'm happy to do them every season if you'd like to see the process and who we're going for and things like that. As Dynamo are really trying hard to get back into this game, find themselves 3-2 down. We could do them doing well. Oh, Josh De Silva's going to get a red card here, which could be an issue. It is an issue because I don't have Ramic on the bench. It's going to have to be Havoj is going to come on for... I'm going to do it for Pino. I know he's having a good game. And then you can go down here. And oh no, down there. And then you can swap with Skulak, because I'd rather have you on your favoured part. And we're going to stop looking for the overlap now. No, don't need to work the ball into the box because there's literally no one in there to pass it to. And we'll stick on the counter, but we can slow... No, we don't want to slow it down because we're playing on the counter. I think that'll do. Yeah, I think that'll do. We'll go for that. And Josh De Silva getting a red card. That's silly. Silly, silly boy. We didn't have our usual interest from Reading that we normally have in Josh De Silva. But there's a corner from Henriksen flicked on, and Odegaard with a good save. Now, why was he completely unmarked? We should be man-marking everybody they send up. So, yeah, Josh Murphy not playing very well indeed. Maybe he is... I wonder if he's only these... I wonder if he's one of these players that can literally only play as an inside forward. If you try and make him be a winger, he's just not very good at it. But yeah, the changes we made since the red card seem to have made a difference. We just seem to have shut the game completely down. And Savage comes forward, gets sort of past the tackle, then cuts in field, gives it to Zerga. One more onto Krizmanic. And he's obviously doesn't have an option in front of him, but he doesn't need one because we win 1-0 away from home, 5-1 on aggregate. And I'm very happy, very, very happy that we go through with that sort of scoreline. And who do we get in the next leg? I'm pretty sure it's going to be Red Star. It is just about 3-2. Dynamo ended up going out, which is annoying for the coefficient. And Maribor go out as well, which is annoying because I just want them to get through. Celtic are out, they lose to POK. But in the next round, we'll have Red Star Belgrade, which is interesting because we tried to sign a couple of their players. So Havoj makes his debut. So how far can you go in this competition? There's some great teams in tournament. It's an honour to be in the same draw as them. I'll just put that. Zagreb to play Red Star. So Red Star Belgrade look good. They don't have a full squad of players, but they do have good players in positions that, you know, are pretty crucial. Although they don't have any defenders, which is weird. Stojanovic, they've got a very young team as well. He looks quite handy actually. Looking forward to seeing that scout report. De Silva banned for one match. We'll give him a warning because it's his first red card of the season. The Hajduk game has been postponed, so we're going to be back in one game's time. I'll play that game against Hajduk, then we'll be back for the games against Red Star, where it will see if we get it, if we can get into the group stage again, and then the finances will take a wonderful increase in value, which would be brilliant. So, yes, the player we've bought in is a new left back, which is why I'm a bit surprised. I didn't think we would be spending money, as much money as I have, on a left back, but it is Blas Riveros from Hull City. I just think we've spent 4.7 million on him. Now, he's not worth that much when he's here because we're in a lower division. At Hull, he was worth like 7 million. So I do think we've got a bit of a bargain, but good tackling, good crossing, good dribbling, good anticipation, good concentration, good positioning, great work rate, pace, stamina, acceleration, agility. I think he could really make a difference to our left wing position, and I'm hoping that we get the best out of him. I mean, in the Premier League he played a couple of appearances, but generally all around the Super League, the Sky Bet Championship, he's done okay wherever he's been, and that's something I'm looking forward to. So Blas Riveros joins us. He will be playing left back in his first game for the club against Hajduk, where they're a pretty good team and we're away, so I'm thinking I'm probably going to change to this formation to do it, just so we get a little defensive solidarity in there, and we'll go with that. So maybe, yeah, maybe Josh Murphy will get a run out at the inside forward role there. But there we go. Thank you so much for watching. We qualify for the next stage of the Champions League qualifying rounds, which is really, really good, and we're doing well. The board are updating all the data analysis stuff again. Youth facilities have been updated again for like a cost of like 4 million, which is why we've gone down to 4 million in the bank. But we're being able to afford all these stuff without taking loans. There is still the issue with the stadium. I haven't heard anything back from Sci Games or anything yet, or on the forums. No one's really responded to it, so I'm hoping I might give it a bump up and see what they say. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for all your support to all the Patreons. Again, can't do any of this really without you. Your support is what makes it worthwhile for me to do it. I love playing the game and I love making the videos as well. So thank you so much for your support, and I'll be back pretty soon with another video. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.